everyone, this is Karen.
Hello everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of Ireland, the land of legends, and the vocabulary words are explore.
Explore.
Mr. Martin's new book explores a number of theories regarding life on other planets.
Ooh, aliens? Cool. Homeland.
Homeland.
Gail returned to her homeland after living in Japan for many years.
Celebration.
Celebration.
We had a small celebration at Joe's house for his birthday.
Fun. Costume.
Costume.
My friend is hosting a costume party this Saturday. Wow! Wanna come?
Yes, of course. Pint.
Pint.
Ice cream and beer are often measured in pints. So we're talking about Ireland. We all know now, right now it's March, right?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
Wow, so much fun.
It comes from Ireland, right?
When you think of St. Patrick's Day, what color do you think of?
Green, of course.
Right? When you think of Ireland, you think of green, right?
Because of all the grass, right?
Yeah. So St. Patrick's Day is celebrated all over the world.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
if you want to go to the origin, you should go to Ireland to celebrate.
What can you see there when you go there on, St. Patrick's Day?
Well, there's going to be lots of celebrating, right? So people are going to be celebrating, dancing in the streets.
That's right.
Drinking Guinness beer.
Colorful floats and a lot of things to see too, right?
Yeah.
Just basically like a huge party, but make sure that you wear the color green.
Or you will get pinched.
Ow! Because I think the legend says that, if you don't wear green, the leprechaun will come and pinch you. That's right.
Oh, so if you do go to Ireland, maybe go to Dublin. That's probably where most tourists are going to go first.
Okay.
And there's castles to see there. There's the Book of Kells and Guinness beer.
So just like a lot of history and a lot of fun parties to go to.
Sounds like fun.
Let's go to Ireland.
All right.
Ireland, the land of legends. Ireland is a country of rolling hills, castles, and lively pubs. With St. Patrick's Day on tap, it's the perfect time to explore the holiday's homeland.
Today's lesson is called Ireland, the land of legends, part 1. Hi everyone. My name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. So yes, we're visiting Ireland, the Emerald Isle, that lovely island just to the west of the British Isles. And it's a beautiful country. I've been there a couple of times. Feel very lucky to have visited Ireland, full of wonderful people, great music, wonderful food, and just really a good place to go and visit. So we're going to be checking out Ireland. It's a magical land and also very popular with tourists these days. I think I read a story that the number of tourists to Ireland is going up and up every year. So hopefully you'll get a chance to visit there soon.
I hope to visit one day. After all, I am Irish.
You have Irish roots,
I have
right?
Irish roots. Anyways, Ireland is a country of rolling hills, castles, and lively pubs. If you go there, you'll definitely have a good time and you'll be able to see some beautiful scenery as well. Now, with St. Patrick's Day on tap, it's the perfect time to explore the holiday's homeland.
Yeah, that absolutely is. March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. That would be a great time to visit Ireland, although the weather would be a little chilly. Maybe if you want warmer weather, wait a few months. Anytime's really a good time to visit, to explore this wonderful country. When you explore, this verb basically means to look around an area that is new to you or an area that you are not familiar with. This is what tourists do. You get to a city and you leave your hotel and you go, let's go look at stuff. Let's go walk around areas or neighborhoods or districts we don't know. Maybe you'll be looking for a few things like a famous building or museum, but you'll also have happy accidents where you walk into a shop that you never knew about, and you find something new. That's what happens when you explore. For example, Mr. Martin's new book explores a number of theories regarding life on other planets. Here, we're using explore to talk about not looking around an area, but discovering new information. But it's all about discovering the new and unknown.
Okay, we also have the word homeland to talk about. It's a noun. When you're talking about your homeland, you're talking about where you come from. Where you come from originally. Okay, so I've been in Taiwan for about a decade now, but I couldn't call this place my homeland. I was born in another place, America, and I would call that my homeland. So St. Patrick's Day, that is a holiday that is celebrated all over the world. In the United States, they have huge celebrations, but that holiday, it originally comes from Ireland. So you would call the homeland of St. Patrick's Day Ireland. For example, Gail returned to her homeland after living in Japan for many years. All right, folks, with that, it is time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这一次要介绍的是我最爱的国家之一——爱尔兰 （Ireland）。我出国次数不多，可是爱尔兰却去了2次，我也不知道为什么。也许是因为当地人的友善风趣，还有传统音乐，深深吸引了我。好，爱尔兰又被称为 Emerald Isle 翡翠岛，其中这个 Emerald 这个字可以表达翡翠、绿宝石。那么 Isle。ISLE 表示岛，它的 S 是不发音的。那么 Isle 这个字常常会用在地名里面。好，爱尔兰有着非常美丽的自然风景，还有城堡，还有热闹的酒吧。课文提到说，随着圣派翠克节即将到来，这是探访爱尔兰的绝佳时机。虽然世界各地有不少城市会庆祝这个节日，可是圣派翠克节呢是起源于爱尔兰，是这个节日的故乡。那先来看2个单字。Explore 这个动词它表示探访、探索或是探险。那么 homeland 就表示故乡、故土或是祖国。赵宝在解释单字时用到 originally。这个副词就表示起初、原来。老师刚刚说这个节日起初是从爱尔兰发起的，所以用到 originally 这个字。好，那么老师还有这个说到他自己有爱尔兰的家族根源。那么老师说的 Irish roots 就表示家族根源、爱尔兰的根源。那么 Irish 是形容爱尔兰的，也可以形容爱尔兰人的。那这个字也可以当名词来指爱尔兰人。至于 root 这个字呢，常常会用复数形来指根源。好，接回到课文中。
Ireland, the land of legends. Celebrated on March 17th, St. Paddy's Day marks the death of a 5th century saint who introduced Christianity to Ireland. Those lucky enough to visit Ireland during St. Patrick's Day can expect celebrations around the country, with the biggest parade held in Dublin. Featuring colorful floats, dancers, and costumes, the parade often attracts tens of thousands of visitors. If you plan to count yourself among them, be sure to wear something green or you might get pinched. This fun tradition comes from the belief that leprechauns don't pinch people wearing green.
Okay, let's move on and learn a little bit about St. Patrick's Day. Celebrated on March 17th, St. Paddy's Day, St. Patrick's Day, St. Paddy's Day marks the death of a 5th century saint who introduced Christianity to Ireland. Yeah, legend has it, he also expelled all of the snakes from Ireland.
That's why there are no snakes
That's why there are none.
To this day, there you go. St. Patrick is the patron saint, the sort of national saint of the country of Ireland. And yeah, the country's day is St. Patrick's Day. Those lucky enough to visit Ireland during St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, can expect celebrations around the country with the biggest parade held in Dublin, which makes sense because Dublin is the capital and the biggest city in the country. But yes, celebrations will be held all over the place, all up and down Ireland, and in many other places, right? New York City, Boston,
Chicago
in America all have big Irish populations. They also have big celebrations, maybe even bigger celebrations actually than in Dublin. But a celebration, no matter where it is or no matter what size or for what reason, is basically a party, a festival, an event that is happy, joyous, fun-filled. Lots of people will be involved. There'll be food, drink, music, maybe shows and games, all sorts of stuff, but it's held for fun. It's a social event because people just want to do something fun. For example, we had a small celebration at Joe's house for his birthday. Yes, you don't need a parade to have a celebration. Even having a few friends come over to have some cake on a birthday, that's a celebration too. So if we go to the St. Patrick's Day parade, no matter where, actually, not just in Dublin, what will we see at this type of
What can we expect? Well, let's read about that right now. Featuring colorful floats, dancers, and costumes, the parade often attracts tens of thousands of visitors. It's quite the parade. Now, before we move on, let's talk about the word costume. It's a noun. When we're talking about a costume, we're talking about a special set of clothes. Sometimes people wear costumes to dress up. They're not going to a nice restaurant, like they're not dressing up and putting on a tuxedo. No, they're dressing up to change how they look. They might want to look like a totally different person or like a character from a cartoon or something like that. Like on Halloween, people often wear costumes to look like ghosts or goblins and stuff like that. But here during St. Patrick's Day, expect people to be wearing costumes. I imagine at least one person will be dressed up to look like a leprechaun. That would be a pretty cool costume to wear. Anyways, for example, my friend is hosting a costume party this Saturday, so wear a costume.
Good tip. And if you're not going to wear a costume, here's some good advice. If you plan to count yourself among them, the people at the celebration, be sure to wear something green, or you might get pinched.
Ow!
Yeah, there you go.
Hurt.
Even if you don't have a costume,
He really pinched me.
Put on a green shirt or hat, tie, jacket, shoes, pants, whatever. Green is the national color of Ireland. If you go there and see the land, you'll understand why it's very green. And the tradition is, if someone shows up at a St. Patrick's Day celebration without some green, you can pinch them. You can grab their skin between your fingers and squeeze so they go, ow! That's their punishment for not wearing the right color clothes. Now, we know Ireland, it has green in the flag. It's called the Emerald Isle, the Green Island. But where does another reason people might want to wear green?
It's all about the leprechauns there, Mike. I mentioned the word leprechaun before. Yes, this fun tradition comes from the belief that leprechauns don't pinch people wearing green.
Really?
Otherwise, the leprechauns, they are pinching machines. All right, everyone, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be back after this.
刚刚说到 St. Patrick's Day 圣派翠克节，它又称为 St. Paddy's Day 圣伯德节。那它是在3月17号庆祝，目的是要纪念爱尔兰人的主保圣人圣派翠克。这一位圣人在5世纪的时候呢，将基督教引进爱尔兰。据说呢，他还把爱尔兰的蛇都消灭了，所以这个岛上都没有蛇。不过这只是传说啦。好，老师们用到 expel 这个字 ，expel。expel 表示驱逐、赶走、排出的意思。好，那补充单字 Christianity 它表示基督教。那么 saint 表示圣人或是圣徒。Mike 老师有提到 patron saint 表示主保圣人，或者是守护圣徒，或者是守护神的意思。好，那在圣派翠克节期间呢，爱尔兰全国各地都会有庆祝活动。最大的游行当然就是在首都 Dublin 都柏林来举行。那游行里面呢，会有5颜6色的花车，有不同的舞者和服装等等。同学们如果想要一起同欢，你记得要穿戴绿色的东西哦，否则你可能会被捏。为什么呢？听说这个传统是跟 leprechaun 矮妖精有关，它们是一种很有名的传说生物，然后外表通常就是瘦小老头子的模样，然后往往有着大大的红胡子，还穿着绿衣绿帽这样子。好，这边有2个单字 celebration 它表示庆祝活动或是庆典。 Costume 可以指服装或是戏服，尤其是指那种表演服装啊，或是整套的戏服这样子。Charles 老师提到，很多人会在万圣节的时候有特殊装扮，有些人可能会打扮成 Goblin。什么是 Goblin？ 就是小妖精或是小妖怪，它是拼作 Goblin。好，另外文中的 float 在这边它是指游行当中的那个花车。解华课文中。
Ireland, the land of legends. Regardless of the time of year, Dublin offers plenty of exciting activities. As the capital of the Republic of Ireland, it's usually the first stop for travelers. Dublin Castle, with its richly decorated walls, is a must-see. History lovers might want to take a tour of Trinity College to see Ireland's national treasure, the Book of Kells, an ancient religious text. Before calling it a night, many tourists and locals alike head to the pub for a pint of Ireland's famous Guinness beer.
Okay, everyone, it's sad but true. We're done with St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, but hey, regardless of the time of year, Dublin offers plenty of exciting activities. So let's say you can't get there on March 17th. You'll still have a good time if you visit Dublin. Yeah, as the capital of the Republic of Ireland, it's usually the first stop for travelers. By the way, we should be clear about things. There is an island called Ireland, okay? But there are two countries on that island. In the north, you have Northern Ireland. Then the rest of the island is Ireland, the Republic of Ireland.
That's a good point. And the northern part, Northern Ireland, is actually part of Great Britain. So that is the UK, but the southern part, the main part, the larger part, is the Republic of Ireland. That's the place we're talking about here. Now, Dublin Castle, it says, with its richly decorated walls, is a must-see. As any great European city has, Dublin also has its own castle. This is a must-see, something that you must see if you go there. Very beautiful place. And history lovers might want to take a tour of Trinity College to see Ireland's national treasure, the Book of Kells, an ancient religious text. Fascinating. So Trinity College is sort of the Harvard, the Taida, the Oxford or Cambridge of Ireland. Many great writers, thinkers, politicians, and others went there. It's still an open university today. And there they have the Book of Kells. This is one of the old, I think it's a version of the Bible, handwritten out by monks about 1,000 years ago. And I know that some of the cover sheets, some of the opening pages are so beautifully illuminated and illustrated. It really is a special thing to see. So we've walked around, we've seen the castle, been to the university. Now we're feeling a little tired.
Yeah,
it's the end of the day. What do we do?
I say we call it a night and go back to the hotel and get some sleep. Well,
whoa.
No. You shouldn't. Don't go to bed quite yet. Yeah, before calling it a night, many tourists and locals alike head to the pub for a pint of Ireland's famous Guinness beer. Yes, if you go to Ireland and you happen to like beer, you have to have a Guinness.
Absolutely. And the traditional British size for serving a beer, and also used in Ireland, all over the British Isles and Ireland, is a pint. This is the size of the glass that the beer will be served in. What is a pint? It's almost 500 mLs. It's almost half a liter. I believe it's 473 milliliters. So there you go. It's a large size drink, I guess you would say, but that's the traditional size. If it's too much, don't worry, they do have a half pint. So if you want a little bit less, just ask for a half pint and you'll get half of a pint. For example, ice cream and beer are often measured in pints. That's true, a pint of ice cream. That's sort of a small container size that you would buy at the supermarket.
Correctamundo. Anyways, folks, with that, today's lesson is now in the books, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
爱尔兰岛上面其实不完全是爱尔兰这个国家，它的东北部是北爱尔兰， 它不属于爱尔兰，它其实是英国的一部分。老师们刚刚说到 Northern Ireland 就表示北爱尔兰。好，课文接着介绍到爱尔兰的首都都柏林有几个必看的景点，像是都柏林城堡、圣三一大学。那这座大学有着著名的凯兰书卷 The Book of Kells， 它是国宝哦，它是一本有着华丽装饰文字的这种古老宗教文本。另外，我还要私心推荐同学们去健力士酒厂来品尝爱尔兰最有名的啤酒，它的顶楼可以俯瞰城市景色。那如果你不想要参观酒厂，其实也可以去当地酒吧点一杯健力士啤酒来试试看，真的要在当地喝最好喝。好，我们最后来看单字 pint。pint 表示品托，它是一个容量单位。一个 pint 已经将近500毫升了，它差不多是473毫升。你如果不想喝一个 pint， 他们也可以点 half pint 一半的量这样子。好，那么以上是这个讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍文法重点有5个。第一个是 those who 加动词，第二个是形容词或副词加上 enough to 加原形动词，第三个是 call it a night， 第四个是 A and B alike， 第5个是 had 当动词的用法。我们先来学 those who 加动词。those who 从字面上来看是那些谁哈，是什么意思啊？ those 是指those people 那些人，可是如果我只跟你说那些人，你知道是哪些人吗？不知道，对不对？所以我们后面才会用 who 引导的关系子句来限定它的范围，限定说是那些怎么样怎么样的人。我们通常就会用 those who 加动词来表达凡是怎么样的人，那些怎么样怎么样的人。像 those who are allergic to seafood 就是那些对海鲜过敏的人。Those who don't live in Taiwan 那些不住在台湾的人等等。好，那特别注意 who 是用来代指 those， 所以 who 后面的动词是要用复数形哦。例如 Speed walking is a great form of exercise for those who just want to stay fit。 对于那些只想要保持健康的人来说，快走是一种很棒的运动。那我们看到句子里面 those who just want to stay fit 是指那些只想要保持健康的人。好，接着来学形容词或副词加上 enough to 加上原形动词。那这个句型是指说够怎么样而足以怎么样。句型里面的 enough 是当副词，它必须摆在要修饰的形容词或副词后面，然后用来强调那个形容词或是副词的程度强到足以能够做某事。举例来说 Derek isn't tall enough to join the basketball team。 Derek 不够高，所以不能加入篮球队。好，接着来学 call it a night。Call it a night 表示今晚就到此为止。类似的用法还有 call it a day 就表示今天到此为止。那在工作场合里面，我们常常用来表达说结束当天的活动了，下班了。好，举例来说 It's getting late, let's call it a night。 已经很晚了，今晚就到此为止吧。好，接着来学 A and B alike。alike 当副词，它表示同样的或是相似的。那么 A and B alike 就表示 A 和 B 一样， A 和 B 都怎么样。例如 The TV show is loved by children and adults alike。 那个电视节目小孩大人都爱。最后来学 head 当动词的用法。 head 是头嘛，可是它当动词可以表达前往，朝着什么什么前进，之后可以接 to 再加地点。例如They headed to a museum after lunch。 吃完午餐后，他们前往一间博物馆。好，那么以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
English in action.
Woo!
I'm Holly.
I'm Shane.
OK， 你今天怎么特别 hyper 啊？
我现在 好紧张哦。
真的假的？
假的。
真的吗？今天的主题就是我现在好紧张哦。
好，那我们
直接进入对话喽。The results of the competition are about to come out.
I know. I'm sweating bullets.
Oh my god.
We had better get first place. Cross our fingers.
No.
你欣赏我的动作吗？
你刚不是说你很紧张吗？
现在 OK 了。
因为结果已经出来了，对不对
I'm the winner.
Okay, so 他刚刚说 I'm sweating bullets. Bullets 是什么东西 ？OK， 它就是
吐口水了 ，sorry。
它就是子弹的意思，所以 sweating 就是流汗，所以你流出来的汗珠
很大，
都跟子弹一样大，这样流汗。哦 ，OK， 这汗有点致命。OK， 所以就是很紧张，
会很紧张，开始流汗。OK，I'm on pins and needles。
OK， 所以 pins and needles 都是针的意思。所以你就是坐在针上面，你会
没有办法轻松放松，你就是
会一直动来动去的。OK， 这也是很紧张的意思。
OK，or I'm freaking out。
OK，freaking out 就直接发疯了，对不
对 ？Freaking out，I'm freaking out，就是因为你是怕那个结果是你不想听到。
对，
对，所以说 I'm freaking out。
对，你就会整个就是疯掉，然后就是没有办法控制自己的那一种。
Okay, if you're freaking out because you don't think your English is good enough，
靠，我们
就对了。I'm sweating bullets.
I'm sweating bullets.
I'm on pins and needles.
I'm on pins and needles.
I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out.